Angry Algorithms podcast at Wildfire Studios. Look, see how professional, so how much more professional and polished it's sounding. I can actually say the name of our show.
Yeah.
66. Yeah, Prince died today, 5 years ago.
Damn, it's been 5 years already?
Yeah, it seems like crazy, right? Like time, you know what I mean? Like,
shit. I thought I would have said 2, like 2 years. 5 though? It's a long time.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I saw 2016 and I even had to do it because I had the same thought you did. And I was like, counting on my fingers. 2017, 18, 19, 5 years, son of a bitch. I can't stand this fucking chair. Hold on. See, that professional thing went right out the fucking window.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, that's better. That's the noisy one, dude.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, you move around a lot.
I like that, though. That captures me in the element. So that way people don't think it was like before we had, now we have the video.
Yeah.
Like old school, before we had the video, it would have just sounded like when they did old school radio shows, like back in the fucking 30s. It's like that's a terrible horse, like trying to make a fucking horse.
Or a drum roll.
Yeah. That's terrible. Well, speaking of old, so my grandma's all vaxxed up. So I went down this weekend, so that was cool. So then,
which one she get?
Pfizer-Derna. She got I don't know. I think the Pfizer.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, yesterday she texted me, and I thought it was like going to be like maybe like a recap. You know what I mean? Like of the weekend or whatever. Like, oh yeah, thanks for coming, blah, 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 regular shit. No, it was, hey Bill, question. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And she's like, I've been seeing a lot on the internet today. What's 420 mean? And I was like, oh, I'm sure this has nothing to do with anything we posted, you know what I mean? Because I think Roy put up something or whatever yesterday, blah blah blah, on the socials. But and then she says, you know, while we're at it, what does woke mean too? And I'm like, oh man. So I kind of had to explain that to her.
It's like she's a 5-year-old on the internet for the first time.
I mean, woke has different meanings now. It has 2 different meanings.
That's kind of what I said. I said, well, loosely, it's someone that's alert to social justice issues. I said, but talking heads will try and justify it or make it fit to kind of whatever you want now.
Yeah. Yeah, but then there's a woke to where you know the real shit. Like, you don't follow what the media says, like the mainstream media.
Yeah.
They on that bullshit. And you just like conscious like about real fucking life and real issues, and you don't get caught up in all that other bullshit.
In some circles, her Facebook page would be considered woke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But some people, you know, use woke as like
I'm using that very loosely.
Some people use woke as like, you know,
overly sensitive.
Overly used?
They say the woke people are like, you know, the white people out there during the Black Lives Matter protests and shit. Like they're woke people. They call them woke.
So forgive me if I'm wrong, and I know I don't want to catch a lot of slack from our Philly faithful, but is it an overused term? Maybe like how John gets used here.
Chair is sinking.
I see that. I was like, is he fucking with me? That shit. Look, you can probably see because of the fucking.
Shit just dropping on me.
Every time you giggle, it's going down more, dude.
I wonder this is what it's like when you're going to hell. Like you just start going
slow progression. It's just like this. It's like,
is it hot in here or is it just me?
What do you think, Taylor? You think it's like that?
Is John overused?
John overused?
No. I meant, do you think it's like that? I meant, do you think it's like that when you're going to hell? Like,
oh no, it's a total free fall.
Oh, just like they push you out the fucking like a truck window,
like a trap door just opens up.
Yeah, exactly. Trap door, and then you just go down the center of the earth, wherever hell is in your mind.
Shit, hell, some people in hell right now, on Earth.
Liv-
What?
living in hell.
Yeah.
So I kind of told her about 420. I was like, well, it's officially, I said it's kind of like a national holiday in air quotes or whatever, but not officially
Yeah.
for National Weed Day. So with that in mind, why is every day, did I said this in the past couple of weeks? Every day is like a fucking calendar, like is it a national holiday?
Yeah.
What, like I wanted to go into that more last week, but it didn't happen. But what, like why? If all right, if you could have one, or you could pick a national, like what would you introduce? Like if you could name one.
I like March 14th, Steak and BJ Day.
Like make that official.
Yeah, make it official. Steak and BJ Day.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Taylor?
I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Mm.
I mean, I don't. They're all so goofy though.
National Lick My Taint Day.
I mean, but you
it's
gotta,
a full day of taint licking, followed up by a sensual, finished up in the evening by a sensual taint massage.
But you gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Massage my taint. Brought to you by National Suck My Dick from the Back. All right, go ahead. Do another one.
I'm not really a holiday person like that, man. Like, you got to think about, why the mainstream holidays are so popular anyways, for money.
Yeah.
So
you can't you can't sell National Cat Lovers Day as much unless
I mean it's all for money.
Unless you're employed by Carol Baskin.
It's all for money though.
Yeah.
Like the people make up these holidays. So National Pizza Day. Oh, National Pizza Day. Come on to Bob's Pizza Shop and buy one get one free.
National Donut Day.
Yeah.
Come to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Nah.
National Heroin Day.
now we're talking. First one's for free, kid.
National Fentanyl Day.
It's been every day in America, dude.
Oh my God, I saw a terrible video the other day and my junkie instincts kicked in, right? So it was like one of those clips where, it's
What a way to start a story.
random street corner in fucking Philly, right? And it was on the beach, right? The IG, and someone's fucking just standing in the street shooting up. So I'm like, oh, and then I start looking, and I'm like, looking at, and this is terrible. So like when you're breaking it down and adding liquid and shit, you can see what color it is, and then you can tell how good it's gonna be, like how much. And I was like, I'm looking, and I wasn't even thinking about it like consciously at first, and then I was like, and then I found myself like and then I'm like, zooming in, and I'm like, oh, that ain't gonna be good, dude. You know what I mean? And then that's when I was like, yo, whoa, yo, idiot. And I was like, oh, I gotta get off here, dude. Let me go do something constructive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why does that even matter? Oh, she ain't even gonna get a good one. Like, what the fuck does that matter, dude? She's fucking clearly a fucking homeless person shooting up. And I'm like, oh, anyway.
Yeah, man.
Shit's wild.
That homeless shit crazy. When I worked for Cisco, I had a Center City route, and the homeless people I would see out there, it was this one homeless white lady. She was out there. I would find her in random different alleys, and the one morning it was like 7 a.m. It was funny, but it wasn't funny, like, because she was homeless. But me and my man Matt, we just was dying laughing, like, what the fuck? Like, we was coming from delivering this one spot, like, out of a garage, and she's like in front of the garage sleeping on some cardboard, and she just pops up real quick, and we jump like, what the fuck? She pop up, and she look at us, she's like, You got the time? I wanted to say it's time for you to get your life together, bitch. I'm like, oh, it's 7:30. She went right back to sleep.
Does it really matter? You know what I mean? Like, why? Do you have to be somewhere? Right.
Yeah, man. And it was during Obama time. So, like, where's your Obama phone at?
Oh,
What happened?
I had a couple.
Yeah. What were they, smartphones or flip phones?
No.
Flip phones?
No. Like
Nokia joints?
Yeah, the Nokia bricks that were indestructible.
no, it was more like one of those first generation Metros or Crickets.
Mm.
Like one of those, but like on a way cheaper scale. Like it was like bottom of the barrel.
Damn.
Yeah. They made it so it was so bad you couldn't even pawn them. Believe me, I tried. They're like, nah, man, I can't do that with that. Nobody wants an Obama phone. Like, god damn it.
Did it have like an Obama silhouette on the back for like the logo instead of like the Apple logo?
Now, case sold separately.
How many minutes did you get with it?
Oh God, remember counting minutes?
Yeah.
Chirp me after 9, it's free. Like that shit. I never got one of those, like those Nextels.
Yeah.
And how many minutes? I don't know. I forget. Like something basic, like maybe unlimited text or unlimited text, but like 250 or 500 minutes. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even remember.
They don't even give you that option anymore. It's just unlimited calls and texts.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
What
Should
on
I-
your on your
cell phone
do you
plan.
have on
Cell
an
phone
Obama?
plans.
No, I'm saying like now. Like I don't think I've seen a cell phone plan where it's like
No, it's all data. Like I was in the data's all the charge
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I remember one of my first. Well, I was in high school, so it was one of my first cell phones.
I remember one of the first times I overcharged my parents' bill. Like, I mean,
same.
Yeah, but it was from text messages though.
yeah.
It's like text wasn't unlimited. I'm like, damn, that shit is fucked up. Like, I think I got like 1,000 texts a month. I went through that shit in a couple of days.
I had a hood rat that I bought a burner phone to communicate with, and bought the same service plan, so that was free, service to service, AT&T.
Yeah, but
Under
the
the-
texts weren't included. It was just the calls.
Now you could like on my end on the burner phone, it was like the initial text of the day was ever would charge you 10 cents or $1.10 or whatever, and then it was unlimited between AT&T phone. Yeah, it was cool. So
Shit is weird. That's a weird ass plan. Like the first one, you got to pay 10 cents, but after that, it's free if it's to the
something
same.
like that. Well, that's just the initial text on the phone that day. I believe. I don't know.
That's just to open it up.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah, which was cool, but under that guise. But then if the dummy doesn't take directions, and then it's just I want to talk about. No. We're not talking. That's not what this is for. That's why you do the texty. But
All right. That's what's up.
yeah. So the Justice Department yesterday,
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Guilty.
guilty. So
Yeah, that shit crazy.
congratulations, you're 1 for 400 years.
Nah, that shit crazy though, cause it's like with all the evidence that they had, stacked up against them, people were still like, I don't know.
I was one of them.
What you mean you don't know?
I don't. No, not that.
I know it's not you.
Not
it's
that-
the system.
Yeah, not that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not that anyone doubted his guilt. It's still like,
Yeah.
he was a fucking cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in, man.
I've personally done that one in my life when
Yeah.
it's overwhelming, and then they're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Chris Cuomo, he gets on TV talking about, we would get police reform if
White
people start get
white
their kids.
people's kids.
They do.
Yeah.
It's your fault. You the ones that don't cover the shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's not known.
Yeah.
You don't know that white people get killed by the police because you don't cover it.
Right.
That's why people know this shit.
Because there's no money in it.
Yeah. like, come on, dog. Like, but people fell for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, don't do it. He tricking y'all.
Yeah.
He tricking y'all again. Cuomo.
Yeah.
Nasty,
Don't trust
man.
that name.
Yeah, don't trust him, man.
They're terrible.
It's like, dog, like there's way more white people in the world, in the country, and
60%.
yeah, so they have more interactions with the police than we do, and they get killed too, but they don't
tell you.
They don't tell you that shit.
On purpose.
Like your cousin that got killed by the police.
Yeah, we wrote them all. We told them. And they said, well,
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
All this assassinate your character, all the other stuff that they, all the shit that they do.
The story ain't juicy enough.
Right.
Yeah.
And now with that in mind, and then people want me to go, well, yeah, man, if you just, I don't care.
Nope.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Nope.
I'm not a bootlicker.
Nope.
Sorry for you.
Yeah, people, yo, this shit ain't gonna change, yo. Ain't nothing gonna stop. It's going. They still, pumping that shit now. With cops shooting people.
Yeah. Tucker Carlson got so upset last night.
It ain't gonna stop, man. Like
jumped off the show when he had a cop, like a corrections officer / former sergeant or something, sheriff, come in, and he was like, he was quoting some literature on him. He's like, well, in 1995, fucking law, Expo, blah, 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 blah. And he says, none of that was. Tucker got he got mad. He said,
I'm not getting what you're saying right now. What are you talking about?
So basically, he had this guy who was coming on an interview, and the guy was a former sheriff, and basically the guy was like, yeah, well, like, counterpointing what, Tucker's white nationalist bullshit.
Yeah.
And eventually got to the point where the guy was quoting some literature and he didn't like it, and Tucker fucking had a hissy fit and said, "We're done, we're done," and fucking ended the interview, and then, went on one of his bullshit fucking.
What was he talking about though? Like, why was he mad? Like, you ain't say nothing just now. Like,
what? He was mad at the trial, the verdict.
Oh, he was mad.
He was mad. Yeah,
he was mad.
He was
that
upset.
Chauvin
He was surprised.
guilty?
Yeah, he was surprised.
Why are you mad? Some people.
Man basically said this man's going to go to jail for the rest of his life, and I'm more worried about the country, the state of the country, because our law enforcement is standing down. And I don't know if you noticed, it's boarded up right now. And then he does like a fake maniacal laugh, like I do, but not as cool, nearly as cool as mine.
It's like people try to say they not racist, but then they go on TV
and do that.
And yeah, like, what are you talking about, dude? Like,
your veiled racism.
Like, dog, he clearly killed this dude. Like,
yeah.
And now you mad that he? Come on, man.
Yeah.
If you're accused of being racist, it's probably safe to say like 90% of the time you're probably a racist.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
I mean, sometimes people reach nowadays with the racist shit. They throw that shit out there quick.
Yeah, as long as it's not coming from a white woman. How's that?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't give a fuck.
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for
the thing that bothers me about racists is the ones that act like they're not racist. Just dig in.
Yeah.
Dig into that shit, man. Be racist.
I'm waiting for them to come for us and be like,
I'd
no. You didn't read our mission statement. We're here to end racism.
Yeah, I'd rather know.
While being overtly racist.
I'm not racist. I'd rather know if you fucking racist or not. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to be, acting like you my friend and shit, and then deep down you really don't fuck with me. Like,
yeah.
Just keep it 100. If you don't like black people, just let me know.
Yeah.
Because I won't fuck with you. Because I don't like some white people either.
Yeah.
It's not even about. I don't like or dislike somebody because of their color, the color of their skin. Like,
if you're a fucking douchebag, then you're a douchebag.
Yeah.
I don't care about your race, religion, credo, any of that.
Yeah, I don't
give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. But I will ride for black people more than I'm gonna ride for white people. Like,
yeah, I mean that's natural.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. Like, I'll let you know that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would think or question or think anything differently.
Yeah, so if
that were the case.
But if I found out that this black dude is a dickhead, like, I don't fuck with him. Like, fuck out of here. You a piece of shit. Like, if you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. It don't matter what
black people will eat their own faster than white people, I think.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And it's shown.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times now, if you're black and if you speak against, if you have a different opinion of the popular opinion, they'll try to cancel you quick.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, just listen to this motherfucker first. Let him talk. Let him keep talking to see where his head really at. Like, but they'll cancel you just off of one little thing.
So Candace Owens.
Nah, not Candace Owens. What you mean when she keep talking? Yeah. She keep talking. She's a fucking idiot.
I mean, let's be honest. I don't know that she's carrying a whole lot of weight in a whole lot of black circles. I mean, maybe a lot of white circles.
She's a bootlicker.
Yeah,
she's a
absolutely.
bootlicker.
Yeah.
And she hasn't had her real. Maybe she has, but she hasn't had a real nigga moment yet.
Nah.
Like because she's sucking that white dick. You know, she's going hard, deep throating it, and she's saying what these racist white people want to hear, but she hasn't like had that nigga moment where it's like, no, you still a nigga, like fuck out of here. As much as you bootlicking, we still don't fuck with you like
Go
that.
do one of your speeches at a Klan rally and let me know how that works for you. Like, let's see how much support you have there.
Yeah, you can't get in some of these rooms. Like, you still, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, that would be interesting. I would really like to see that.
Yeah.
Like, how that transpired.
It almost feels like she's, like, playing a character that she's been playing for too long, that, like, reality's completely distorted now.
It's sort definitely a character.
Like fucking Ric Flair?
Yeah, like, not too far from that, yeah.
Bro, I watched Ric Flair on the Jake Paul fight.
Yo,
Ric Flair, didn't Ric Flair like die twice?
I was gonna say he was supposed to be dead like 2 years ago.
And Ric Flair died twice, yo, and he was there refereeing a fucking slap contest.
Wait, did you see me in my head? I'm like, wait, isn't he dead?
Nope, he's still around, wheeling and dealing, styling and profiling.
Woo!
He had the drip on, the fucking rings, just woo, woo. Salute Ric Flair, man. He living his best life.
Give him his flowers now.
Yeah.
Did you watch the 30 for 30 on him? It was absolutely nuts.
I didn't. I think I started watching it, but
they said he was so whacked out, high up on the fucking jet one time or on a plane, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, I forget if it was him telling it or somebody else told it. And he's like, yeah, and then out of the bathroom, fucking basically what fucking Ric Flair comes out of the bathroom and he's just butt ass nude. Whoa, just with the fucking joint on, dude. And he's just walking down the aisle, dick swinging. Woo! And I'm like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Nah, I'm gonna watch that when I get home tonight. I'm watching that.
I'm pretty sure it was a 30 for 30.
Yeah. Nah,
I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
Nah, I remember the 30 for 30, but I don't remember watching it. So yeah, when I get home, I'm watching it. Turn it right on.
Just a nut.
Yeah.
Just wild.
He a legend, man.
I watched one. A&E has got I guess a revived biography or / whatever. But I was watching something the other night, and then whatever it was about Stone Cold. So they were talking. I caught the part where it was like he's basically at the height of his popularity, and then I guess he had an injury and he was going through divorce at the same time, and he's like, I didn't have anywhere to go. He's like, so I bought a double wide trailer about 3 miles down from his wife's house. He's like, and there was nothing in there. He's like, basically it was just like I had my TV on 2 cinder blocks. He's like, and I had my fucking like a chair like one of these and a fucking cooler full of beer.
Texas rattlesnake, man. Fucking Texas rattlesnake.
Just sat there. He's like, I found it was like a synergy. Him and the double wide. He said
he was good. He don't need much.
He sat there for like 3 years or something.
He a country boy.
Just sat there drinking beer.
I fuck with Stone Cold. See, Stone Cold, you would think he was racist, but he don't really give a fuck. It's like, just leave him alone.
Nah.
I mean, don't bother him. He ain't gonna bother you.
He's got a pod now.
Yeah, he got a TV show too.
TV show, pod.
Yeah.
He said that was I guess a lot of them say that, like, if it's got to be really hard for them dudes because, unless you have like huge crossover success, like somebody like The Rock or fucking like a Hulk Hogan or something, like what the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah, and it's not like they
don't nobody give a fuck about you.
Yeah, and they not getting paid crazy money.
No. Unless you're one of the top.
Struggling.
You know. Yeah. Unless you're like one of the top. You know what I mean? Like the top tier dudes.
Yeah.
They're at those like comic conventions or whatever kind of conventions. Just like goofy
Comic Con.
Only a bunch of weird creep dudes who don't get no pussy know who.
My God, I remember you at Starcade '87, dude. It was unbelievable. He fucking fought Ricky Dragon Steamboat, dude. Fucking no teeth. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what I noticed? I was out in Lancaster yesterday. I took a ride with Shark. I had to go take care of some shit. But then we went to this place like called Shady Maple or something. It's like a smorgasbord, basically like a buffet or whatever. But a lot of like looks like middle Pennsylvania, like Pennsylvania mountain folk people.
Ain't no mountains out there, that part.
But like, why do they all had this like it looked like like a kink in their back like this, dude. Like, and they had like when they walked, they like real funny walk, like had a waddle.
Yeah.
You think it's in the water or something or what?
Nah, man, it's probably from all the incest that's going on out there, man. They ass hurt. You know what I mean? that incest anal that they doing out there. What was it? An Amish person that was walking like that?
No, but
No?
I did see we did drive past, and I didn't have the camera out, and I was gonna make a video, but it was a wagon load of Amish women, right? And they had all the gear on. It looked like the Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Yeah, the Amish.
I was gonna be like, yeah, ladies, who's ready for the Handmaid's Tale? But
I got beef with the Amish.
Okay.
I was working out there, doing this job maybe like 2 years ago, and they just be in the fucking way, man. Like with they buggies and shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got fucking vans. Like y'all not really living like off the fucking land and shit like this. Like y'all use electricity. Y'all use fucking cars and shit. I saw y'all getting in vans and pulling up to the Amish market. Like
Shark said
they don't let the women drive either.
Shark said,
which is probably a good thing.
You think Justin's got to be out here, dude, right? Because we're driving a bunch of trucks driving by, and I was like, so what do you just because there's trucks here, we're gonna assume that
assume I'm out there. Shark just every truck that go by, he like this looking.
Justin. Justin. Fucking doing the thing.
Oh, shit, man, the fucking Amish, yo, they be out there, man. They heavy out there. The fucking women, yo, you didn't see the women on their little scooters, man?
No, what, like a push scooter, like one of these? Yeah,
the women have to be on scooters. They use that as their transportation.
Yeah, nothing mechanical.
Yeah. But the men, they are allowed to ride the horse and buggies. They allowed to drive.
I saw a couple of them on the lean back, John. It was just like a side by side.
The 2-seater. Oh, that was the coupe.
The coupe.
That's the coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the coupe, man. That's some rich fly shit right there.
There's the ones that have money.
Yeah, you got the lady next to you.
Like, that's the come up move. They're like, Jedediah just got the coupe.
Yeah, ain't no vaccines going over there either.
Nah, but they did wear masks when they went into the place.
Yeah?
To the restaurant thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. The donuts, the dessert was good. Chocolate cake, not so much, but the apple pie was real good.
Yeah.
So good, in fact, I walked across the street to the market and then bought one to bring home.
Yeah, I mean,
half a dozen donuts.
My only beef with the Amish is them being in the way with their horse and buggies, and like you gotta wait till is room in the other lane to pass them. But other than that, nah, they cool. They make decent food. Like I delivered to a couple places where that sold Amish food, and it was all right.
Where's it at?
Yeah, man. Fucking Joe Exotic was back in the news, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. Carl might help him, man. Get out of jail.
Really?
Real talk. Real talk, man. He got an offer from her, but I think she playing him though. She playing him, like she's like, cause she wants help with this bill, some like big cat bill, where she wants to save the big cats and shit like that.
Oh, and she needs a PR support from him.
Yeah, and she's like, if he apologizes, but I mean, bitch, it's too late. He already got sentenced to 22 years in jail. It's not a get out of jail free card.
It's not gonna bring her husband back.
Nah, you already know what happened with that.
Sardine oil. That's what fucking Taylor's rubbing on his beard in there. Sardine oil.
Yeah, man, she got rid of that. She got rid of that dude.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be a quiet night from Taylor because before I left the crib, I saw the fucking Sixers roll, and I was like, oh no, he's.
Yeah, they playing the Suns right now, man.
Mm-hmm. Talking the whole time.
Anybody hear about the Thai Buddhist monk that cut his head off?
Huh?
Yeah.
How you cut your own head off?
Like this.
Nah, dog. You can't. It's unless you had like the fucking what's that shit called, a guillotine, where you got the joint. Yeah, that's it.
An elderly Thai monk decapitated himself with a homemade device in a grisly death aimed at reincarnating as a higher being, an official confirmed to Vice. The extreme act has shaken the Buddhist community and sparked an investigation. Yeah, so apparently this dude, I'm not even going to... Dhammakorn Wangarapichi rose before dawn on the morning of April 15th, sleeping in the temple, and he fucking basically just came out and he fucking and he did it. They didn't describe the device that he used or whatever, but they said it was a macabre ritual and was finished by sunrise. He apparently had been believed sacrificing his life would bring him merit, and he would come back as a higher being, or even a Buddha.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. He fucked up. He fucked up, man.
He forgot the first rule of starting a cult. They're all supposed to die with you, not just you.
Yeah, he fucked up, man.
And how could that even like possibly work? Because Buddhist is like everything's peace. Yeah. So taking yourself out violently, I don't know how the fuck you would misinterpret that. I mean, maybe I missed something with Buddhism, but I'm pretty sure that's the basic tenet. Like,
you're supposed to rid yourself of desire. That's like the main thing.
Yeah, so he obviously failed because he didn't rid himself of the desire to want to fucking off himself. Like he took the medieval thing off with his head, literal.
Yeah, he probably killed himself because he couldn't get no pussy, man. That's probably what it was.
Or he's just not a fan of orange.
Right? Burnt orange. He's like, man, I can't get rid.
Can't do nothing with this fucking shit, dog.
Yeah, you can't do shit.
How you expect? Can you imagine just walking up with it? He's like, how you expect me not to want to fucking kill myself, dude? I gotta wear this fucking orange every day.
Yeah, no drawers on, no nothing. They don't have drawers on under that. Can't.
I mean,
free balling.
Probably, right?
Oh, what do? They just read books, right?
They chant Oms and shit.
Read books and meditate.
Yeah. I think.
Man, what a life! I can't get with it. I'm good. I mean, I could be like a monk, for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes or something.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably candle burning in there too. Like, can't forget that.
I like a good candle. Good candle, I mean, light that shit up.
Now, let me ask you this: do you think it's the same? So, because they're wearing the same clothes, the same color, you think it's the same candle scent all the time, or do you think everybody got their own?
I don't know, because that would be a part of the desire shit, right?
Like it's only evergreen. Oh, so everyone's the same.
I desire this flavor. Nope.
He always gets
You what? What you say?
He always gets fucking evergreen, dude. You know what I mean? Or it's like, he always gets Burberry Mist. And it's like, fuck, man. And that's, you know what I mean? You think that could have led?
I don't think they have candles that smell good. I think they just have candles just for light.
Monk must. That's
Monk musk.
Musco monk.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have candles that smell good.
Sweaty linens.
they probably just have candles, just
loincloth,
just lit up for light.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then what a grisly end. So no amount of candles that you're going to light is probably going to be able to get rid of that stench, right?
Nah. I mean, well, the ones that they light, and no, because they don't have no smell. But yeah, nah, candles, man, they smell really fucking good.
Could you imagine trying to market that? Did your buddy off himself? And did your buddy take himself? Fuck, I can't even do it.
Yeah, we had this one candle, yo.
Did your friend fucking decapitate himself, and you need that fucking smell gone? Must go. I'm out.
Man, you gotta get your candle game up. I gotta get some more candles for the crib, cause it was this candle that I had in the crib. That shit smelled like fucking sugar cookies and shit. I'm like, damn, it smell good in here.
Like somebody baking?
Fucking hungry. Like, oh no, that's the candle in the bathroom.
And you're like, well, that's a fucking sick joke.
That's a sexy ass candle.
Fuck wrong with you? Oh, I didn't even see you have the Zogies hoodie on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's love. 1 year ago today, the first taste test, or maybe yesterday, of the Zodzilla.
Yeah.
It was a Facebook memory he shared. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I haven't been back to Zogie since.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zogies, man. I gotta get down there and get me a sandwich.
Yeah.
A sandwich.
I think they made it to the final four of the whatever it was, the cheesesteak, the local. They had a local contest. I think they got to the final four.
That was it.
Right?
Yeah, they was out.
Shout out to them for that.
Yeah.
Zogie's the man. I saw
great marketer, salesman.
I saw Venezuela prisoners built a baseball stadium within the facility. Completely within the yeah, fucking wild with lights and everything, dude.
Hey.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. Venezuela is basically they're destitute, and there was reports of them eating fucking zoo animals last year, or maybe the year before. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, they have a dictatorship, but where the fuck is it? Prison gang built a lavish baseball stadium behind bars. The sports facility was reportedly built by members of the some gang in Venezuela, and shows the growth of the criminal power and wealth within the prison system. Look at that motherfucker. They got like a satellite image. Then there's a video of it, and they got to fucking turn the lights on. And
oh, shit.
Yeah, it was absolutely fucking wild.
Damn. Shit. I wouldn't want to be in prison there, though. Fuck that.
I got an email from our guy today. Made it to the camps.
Like, just imagine being...
You heard me?
Yeah, well, hold on. Just imagine being in that jail, right? Like, and, you know, you hit a fucking home run off this great pitcher, and you do a fucking crazy bat flip, and then after the game and shit, everything's over, y'all, and, chilling.
You gotta go lock back in.
And then this guy he butt fucks you because you bat flipped too hard. Like, you showed off on him. Like, that's prison. That's what they in. Like, this shit is still dangerous.
Does he? Now, let me ask.
Like, no, I'm fucking you tonight. Like, he's got a.
Does that song come on? I'm fucking you tonight. Does the guy sound? Hold on. Where's it at? Does the guy sound like this?
Maybe Slowpoke is pretty slow downstairs in the feet.
That's Speedy Gonzalez's cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez. Now, the reason I brought that up is because
I'm hungry.
You're gonna forget, but when I tell you, you're gonna go, yeah. So basically, I told you a story a couple weeks ago, and you're like, oh my god, outside, and you're like, why the fuck didn't you use this?
Yeah.
I work with a guy, a Guatemalan guy, right? that the boss brings to the job sometimes, right? If we need an extra set of hands, okay? So he's been in the country for about 17, 18 years, and he knows probably just as many words in English.
Yeah.
So we're finished up. We're out by there's a big roll-off dumpster out by the project we're doing. So I go inside, I go get a coffee, I come back out, and dude's standing in the parking lot and got his phone out and is playing music. It's Daddy Yankee. I recognize it. So
yeah.
I to which I walk over and I said, "Yo, what's up, Daddy Yankee?" And he looks at me dumbfounded and says, "This is Daddy Yankee?" And I said, "Yeah, you're not listening to Daddy Yankee?" He said, "Oh, no." And he turns his phone around and he says, "Black ass." And it's a fucking chick. It's a black chick fucking twerking hard. You know what I mean? He said, the fucking Instagram's like a porno, right? Now, fast forward to later on in the day, he's got, so we also had this other new guy or whatever, and he's got an old set of Milwaukee battery operated tools or whatever, and it's like the end of the day, the battery doesn't hold a charge, like at all. So every time you try and use it, like the saw or the whatchamacallit, it fucking dies. So it's the end of the day, and dude's trying to fucking cut this piece of wood, and we're trying to finish up. You know what I mean? And it's just not working because the fucking saw, the battery just keeps dying. Yeah. And it stops. Then he's got to swap the battery out. Stop. So now the guy gets all frustrated, right? So he stops, takes the battery out. He walks inside the house to go get the battery. And he's like, fucking, talking under his breath, motherfucking, yes, what the fuck, right? And to which Jesus, the Guatemalan, looks at him and he says, "Senor Steve, his tools is a sleepy." So he's like, "What? What did he just say?" And I said, "I believe he said your tools are tired. You should put them down for a fucking nap, bro."
Senor Steve.
Senor Steve, his tools is a sleepy. Fucking dying, bro. Motherfucker only knows like fucking a dozen words, and black ass is one of them, dude. But yo, it wasn't even like he was doing it sneaky. Senor Steve is sneaky. Like he had the volume was all the way up when I came out, and he's like, it's fucking, and it's like, I don't know, fucking gasolina or whatever the fuck, Daddy Yankee. I know it was Daddy Yankee, you know what I mean? And he's like, "Oh, that's a Daddy Yankee," and he fucking turned around, the fucking biggest black ass on his fucking screen, dude.
Wait till he finds out about Pornhub.
And he said, "Instagram is like a porno." Yeah. But he sounds like Slowpoke Rodriguez. Yeah. He sounds like Speedy's cousin. Yeah. Slowpoke Rodriguez, the slowest mouse and all. And that's even terrible because Slowpoke Rodriguez is Mexican and this guy's Guatemalan. So they
cousins.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I heard somebody once say that Guatemalans are like feral Mexicans. Wow. Woo! Catching heat for that, dude.
It's only racist if you don't laugh.
You know what Taylor does? He just hides his face with the mic. He just turns it like this. So you can't see him laughing.
They can't see me now, but just in case they can.
Oh, I know you're laughing behind that mic. That shit's fucking wild. Yeah. So they're fucking building fucking. It probably wasn't Senor Steve that helped build the prison baseball stadium down there.
That shit would still be under construction, man. Senor Steve.
Can you imagine you have that much pull? Like when you're down and you're like, you know what? I think we're gonna build a baseball stadium. Right.
Yeah. Hey man, prison is big business, dog. Like everywhere.
Yeah. And I mean, clearly down there, dude.
Shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. Stay out of jail.
Yeah, don't go. Oh, yeah, our guy made it to the camps, by the way.
Who?
Chino.
Camps? Mm-hmm. What's the camps?
So that's basically like your...
Before you get home?
Yeah, right before you hit the halfway house.
So there's a halfway house before the halfway house.
Sort of, yeah. It's less like the security comes down, yeah. So you can move more freely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all that this morning.
How long?
Oh my God! I forgot to fucking send a message. The last one that thought I sent, I never hit send.
Hot up.
Probably. Just too much shit.
How long you been down for? Yeah.
2, I think.
2?
2.5.
Sheesh. We gotta get him on the show when he come home.
Oh yeah, I told him.
He'll love it.
I got his merch bag saved. I'll put one together. It's in the closet. For sure. That shit's gonna be wild.
Yeah. Cousin Cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, so usually you can hit in Jersey if you're within 2 years at the end of your sentence, you can put in for the halfway house, so then they'll start moving you, processing you to the camps. And then once bed availability, shit like that happens, then
you ever been in a halfway house? Like,
No.
No?
No, I had an address.
I wouldn't want to be there.
No.
I think
it's just basically an extension. It's like group home shit. It's the same shit that you're doing fucking doing there, except like, some you're out on the street, you have a job, shit like that.
I think I delivered to a halfway house before, and it was in Northeast Philly. Shit was weird. Like, that shit was not in a good neighborhood.
Most of the time, they're not. You know what I mean?
Like,
so
it's like, yo, this shit is not good. Like, this shit is a fucking setup, yo.
Yeah.
Like, this is halfway to get you back in the joint. Like,
yeah.
They put you back in the hood.
Yeah, wait, you're an alcoholic? And it's like, oh, okay, well, actually, a bed in Trenton just opened up, and it just so happens that it's like right next to a liquor store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and you can get the bus. You just have to walk past the fucking, you know what I mean? The liquor store.
Walk past all your temptations.
Yeah.
But, yo,
you say you like the trick? Well, we got to move you up north. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The shit was.
But ultimately, go ahead.
It was crazy because it's like, yo, it was this one house and it was just a bunch of dudes just in there. Like, the fuck, what is this place? And I'm like, oh, this shit is a fucking halfway house. Like, damn, I never want to go to jail. Fuck that.
Yeah, and then the halfway is like more than, some people like, I mean, I don't, fuck it. Yeah, I was like, I'm not beef for the half, dude. I'm just putting an address. Yeah. I had an address, so I was good. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking halfway house.
So if you have an address, you don't have to go to the halfway house?
I mean, it all depends on, yeah. I mean, you don't, not necessarily. I mean, you can. It depends on your violation. If you have like you have to do like an 85%, you're going to the half.
Yeah.
So like, if it's a violent crime, you have to do 85%. So
yeah,
you're gonna hit the half. You're gonna touch down.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Well, I was gonna say crime free, but I'm not gonna get caught doing whatever illegal shit I'm doing.
Whatever you may or may not be doing.
Nah, it's rules. Like, there's illegal shit we do every day.
Yeah.
Like, that people do. Like, regular fucking people that will never go to jail, they do illegal shit
all the time.
So I just hope I don't get caught doing some illegal shit.
Yeah.
I mean, niggas ain't perfect, but we try, Lord. That's what the dude said in Baby Boy when he was praying. He was like, what was his name? Omar Epps. He was like, niggas ain't perfect, but we try, Lord. He was praying. I think this was after he knocked out the young boys that stole Baby Boy's bike, Tyree's bike.
But we try.
Yeah, man. Shit. That's all life is about, man. Progression.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, I even get mad sometimes when when something stupid negative or something, I'll be like, what the fuck? Why are you even putting that in the air? Don't even put that around me.
Yeah.
I want that negative shit.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, man, we ain't fucking with that.
I do negative shit one time a week, Wednesday night. Come on, man.
Did you see Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN?
Yeah.
You know why?
With the weed? No, with the chicks.
Yeah, and weed.
And weed and the chicks.
I mean, but they both legal.
Yeah.
He was just having a good time, man.
Yeah, Disney Corporation.
So?
They thought otherwise.
So what?
I'm not defending him. Yeah.
I don't get it, yo. It's weird.
Wholesome family values, that Disney company. Come on, we talked about this before.
The same Disney company that has a shows where they killing people.
Do you mean the same Disney company where every movie starts out with "Let's kill the parents"?
Let's kill the parents. Yeah.
Right off the rip.
Yeah.
So we got an orphan.
Hey man, they got.
You think that's what they do when they come in? They're like, "So we got another orphan, right?" And they start fucking like, fucking terrible.
So this kid, his dad died in the train. He committed suicide.
The mom's not dead yet.
He was butt naked.
We don't kill her till scene 3.
He was on dust. His kid's dad was on dust. He was tripping out. He got butt naked and went to the subway and stood in front of the L train.
So the dad just gets released. He goes to the halfway house. He's got a dust problem, right? He steals money from his bunkie.
And
right?
then we have to explain to the kids what dust is.
And we also have to explain to them what a halfway house is. You know what? Maybe this isn't a good idea, but the dad should still die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They got Paul out of here, man.
Yeah, they said fuck it.
But then I was looking. I was like, why did he do this? I'm like, is Paul Pierce married? So then I Googled Paul Pierce's wife. He has a wife. I don't know if they divorced or not, but I'm like, that bitch must have left him.
Or he just wanted out of the contract and was like,
or that.
He's like, look, baby, you're going to see some things on TV tonight. It's not me. I have to do this for our family. Maybe.
I don't know. That's what people are running with. That he's got something lined up.
It feels too calculated.
He's fighting Jake Paul next.
It could either be calculated or he was in his feelings. Like his wife left him and he was like, "Bitch, I could do bad without you. Look at this. We live."
And he's like,
and now he's just playing it off like he got some shit lined up.
Nah, I'm good.
We ain't hear nothing yet.
Yeah.
Paul fucked up, man.
Maybe he's got a non-compete clause.
Yeah. Yo, I seen something where it said adult site Cam Soda is offering Paul Pierce $250,000 to host an NBA show with exotic dancers. So Cam Soda is like this internet site where they got girls, like regular girls.
Yeah, you see me. You saw the look. Like I have to explain this for him.
They busting it open on there.
Okay.
And you pay them money, like you tip them. Like, so it's like a virtual stripper.
Okay.
But she's in her home, so she could take everything off. She could, fuck herself, fuck somebody else, do whatever she wants. And you just pay him money. So that site offered Paul $250,000 to host a basketball show with, the hoes in the background.
Why not?
Why not? You're a free agent, Paul. I mean, but is it
$250?
Is it $250
per show or what?
Yeah,
like one time or
like
it's
one event? Yeah. Like, because if it's $250 for the year, then nah, I'm not doing that. It's not enough.
I mean, that's probably the same.
Because I think he was getting. I think it said he was getting like $1 million a year working for ESPN.
Mm.
So it's like
maybe it's incentive based. The $250 plus. You know what I mean? Maybe if it drives sales, but who the fuck's gonna? I mean.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I'm not fucking watching Paul Pierce talk about basketball. Why chicks are fucking.
Yeah, because I can watch. Bottles? I can watch basketball, talk about it, and watch porn at the same time.
Yeah.
If I really was in
picture
my
in picture
bag like that.
Yeah, like I don't. Probably not have Paul Pierce's face on while I'm watching porn either. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care about Paul Pierce, and Paul Pierce has horrible sports takes anyway. Like he's bad. He doesn't like LeBron, so he always hates on LeBron.
Yeah, and I don't give a fuck what Paul Pierce has to say.
Nah. In
life or about basketball or pretty much anything at all.
Yeah, because he looks stupid anyway.
Yeah. Like, that too.
And he can't grow a beard. Like people that can't grow a beard, they suspicious. You gotta watch out for them, man. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, no,
you can clearly grow a beard. You just choose to shave it. I'm talking about people who can't grow one, who want to grow one but can't. You got to watch out for them, man.
They're sus.
And women with the one toe, their second toe that's longer than the big toe, I've been doing a little case study on them.
A case study.
And it's not looking good.
Any results you'd like to reveal, or do we want to wait till the case study's over?
No, they just ain't shit.
Interesting.
That's what it boils down to.
Bitches with long middle toes ain't shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's enough to write a thesis on.
Yeah. I mean,
you can get your doctorate, dude.
Yeah,
That's
the title. That's the title. Bitches with long middle toes ain't shit. And then I'm gonna explain why. Here's I'm Justin Derry, and that's my tech talk.
Yeah.
The long second toe.
You trifling ass, long fucking middle toe having ass bitches.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, man. It's just.
We just alienated all three of our listeners that are female with long middle toe.
Yeah, they probably like.
Can you imagine if it came up in the analytics? You're like, well, technically, you had 4. you had 4. You had four downloads last week of women with long middle toes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey man, it is what it is. I can't help you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any surgery for that.
No.
Plastic surgery. Yeah.
Reconstructive fucking
Maybe
middle toe surgery.
Call up Sam and have her put some fucking Botox in your big toe to try to make it a little bit longer.
Pull it back
evens it up a little bit. Yeah, can I get some Botox in my big toe?
Take that shit down.
Just a tip.
Can I my big toe is too big. Can I circumcise my big toe? Just take the foreskin of my big toe off. Oh my God, if your big toe had foreskin.
Yeah.
Taylor, take us out. 66. It's a wrap. Shout out to you. Shout out to all our guests over the past couple weeks. And TED Talk. Wow. Rest in peace, Black Rock. And Prince. And everybody else that's dead.
DMX.
Long ocean line ships busting at the eclipse. Wild pissy, spitting up Chrissy in the water. But you could do that for money when 100's like a quarter.
Can I live? No one man can stop me.